Okay, Sister Carissa Lockhart. I hope I got your name right. This video is for you. I'll try my best to do Dottie people testify. Try to do this as quick as I can. The key is in D flat major. We'll go over the scale and then I'll just get started. D flat is the 1. E flat is the 2. F is the 3. G flat is the 4. A flat is the 5. B flat is the 6. C is the 7. And then you're back at the 1, D flat. Okay, this is a song, Testify by Dottie Peoples. It's very rhythmic, but, and yes, you can try to follow all the movements that the bass player is doing, but I would say if you understand like the concept of the song, then this song would be a lot easier for you. So the concepts that you should know, I think Jermaine Griggs taught this on Gospel Keys 203. I want to say there's 203. It's the traditional praise type of movements, where you hear the movement like that. This song is full of that. So what I want to teach you is not necessarily 100% what the bass players are doing and like the chords and things like that, but stuff that you can do in the song. And once you understand the concept, then you can play it. Okay. So one thing, I'll just start from the very beginning of the song. In the very beginning of the song, you hear a something like that. So I'll play with the beat. Something like that, okay? So what that is there's a lot of instruments going on, so you won't be able to play every single thing that's going on in the song unless you have a band with you. But because there's a lot of guitars and organ and all that kind of stuff. So it starts on the 4. Remember, the 4 tone of D flat is G flat. So it starts on the 4. It goes to the flat 3. 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 1. But we'll just go over that. So 4. The chord that I'm using is G flat in the left, E, A flat, B flat, and D flat in my right. And you hit that twice. Bum, bum, with the rhythm. Bum, bum, like that, okay? 2, 3, and bum, bum. And that's how you'll be hitting most of these chords. So 4, flat 3. What I have is E in my left, D, G flat, A flat, and B in my right. From there, you go to the 2. In my left, I have E flat. In my right, I have D flat, G, and B flat. So from the top is. So you hit all of those twice. When you go to the 5, you can play A flat, E flat in your left, or you can leave the E flat out. You can do A flat, C, E, and A flat again in your right. Or you can just do that and leave the octave A flats out. So and on the A flat, you only have to hit that once because you're going to do a 5, 6, 2, 5, 1 progression. So 5 with the chord that I just showed you. over the 6, you can do B flat in your left hand, A flat, D flat, D, and G flat in your right. Like that. And then over the 2, where we're going next, go E flat, and I'm doing octaves. A lot of these things I'm doing octaves in my left hand. So octave, E flats, which is over the 2. In my right, I got G, B flat, D flat, and E. It's diminished. So. Now you go back to the 5. And over the 5, I'm doing A flat, E flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. So A flat and E flat in my left, G flat, B flat, E flat in my right. Then they start doing this little lick. The lick that I'm hearing, you won't be able to do everything that you're hearing in the song if you're by yourself. But it's doing like, the lick is, so G flat, E, G flat, A flat, E, D flat, B, D flat, E. Once again, G flat, E, G flat, A flat, E, D flat, B, D flat, E. And then if you want to play some type of a chord, you can. And the chord that I'm playing is D flat in my left, B, D flat, E, G flat in my right. Or you can play like some type of a E major chord in your right, triad, B, E, A flat, or any inversion of that chord. So, sorry. Like that. Okay? So okay, now again, I'm doing this because I'm trying to make it as quick as I can and basic as I can. Just if you don't have that part or any of these parts, just keep going over it until you get it. The song is very rhythmic once we get into the actual song. This is just the introduction, the intro. So 4, flat 3, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay? And then once it gets into the song, now this is the part that's very rhythmic. The rhythm that the bass player is doing is something like this. And I would just practice getting this down because this is going to be all throughout the song. So 1, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, 6, 1. And then you just start over. 3, 4, flat 5, 5, 6, 1. 3, 4, flat 5, 5, 6, 1. Okay, so the 1 is D flat, the 3 is F, the 4 is G flat, the flat 5 is G, the 5 is A flat, the 6 is B flat. And then you're back at the 1, and you just repeat that over and over again. And that's how it is. Okay, so And timing 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. That's the timing. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1. But it's a lot faster, so you have to get that part down before you can start doing all your left hand stuff. I don't know where you are with your rhythm. That's why I was going over that like that. But so until you can get that left part down, it'll be hard for you to add your right hand. Okay? But if you have that down, then I'll just go over things that you can do with your right hand. In your right hand, you can do the little pops on the 1, D flat. So it's all rhythm. Go slower. When it comes to rhythmic songs, there's no set thing that you have to do. It's up to you. It's up to your rhythm. Another thing you can do is the you hear that a lot. I play a lot on one of the things I do because I learned it in GMTC. But it's basically a D flat minor or the 1 minor chord in second inversion. No, so if you want to transpose this to another key, it's the 1 chord in minor in second inversion. Here I'm playing the 5, the 1, and the 3. Sorry, flat 3. Letters A flat, D flat, E. But before I hit this chord, you can grace note off of the G. So you hit the G right before you hit the chord. It's like a little grace note to give it some flavor. So this is the start. What you're doing is this. It's like a little rhythmic thing. So this is the start of it. Grace note off the G. And then you go to this 2 chord. It's a 2 minor chord in first inversion, or E flat minor chord in first inversion, since we're in D flat. G flat, B flat, E flat. Or you can look at it as 5, 6, 2, if you want to transpose it to another key. And then you go right back to that original chord that you played, which is the D flat minor chord in first inversion instead of in second inversion. That's second inversion, that's first inversion. If you want a grace note off of the D flat when you go to that E flat minor chord, you can. That's what you hear a lot, so. And what I did there, A flat, B flat, D flat, or 5, 6, 1. That's another thing you can do. Go to the diminished, which is E, G, B flat, D flat, and you're right. That's typically what I would do. There's so much stuff you can do. Okay, so you can go back to the D flat minor chord in the first inversion, or you can make that major depending on what kind of feel you want. That's what it sounds like. It almost sounds like it doesn't change. That's what the minor, going from the diminished to the minor, that's what it sounds like. Or you can go to the major. That's what that sounds like. There's another thing you can do. That lick is A flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, E, E flat, D flat, B flat, A flat, D flat. So this is all rhythmic stuff that you're doing over the one. But the walk that the bass is doing is. That's another chord that I do over it. Instead of that, like the grace note and off the G and going to that. Oh gosh. Sometimes I'll do it like this. A flat, B flat, D flat, E. Another thing that you can do is the E major to E flat minor to D flat minor in any inversion. So E major in first inversion or root position or second inversion is however you feel. Okay, so plenty of things to work on right there, and that's just over that one movement, which is just. But then it's going to go to a very common progression that you hear in gospel music. Oh, you hear that in, man, so many songs like "Get Right Church and Let's Go Home." Get right church and let's go home. That the shout. Whatever that shout is, but let me not get off on a tangent though. So what I typically do on here, just to give it some more like body, is do a 7-3-6. So you got the. Now I'll walk to the 7, B flat, B. Now you're at the 7, which is C. Once you get to the C, you play this chord over the C, which is B flat, E flat, G flat on your right. When you go to the 3, you can play a 3 or just F in your left, and then A, C, E flat, G flat. Now once you get to the 6, you can do like a B flat, an F in your left hand, and then play a D flat major and second inversion in your right. Or some type of D flat major chord. A flat, D flat, and F. So let me play it with the beat so I'm not messing up. So the next thing that I would do on this part is like go from that chord that I just showed you over the 6, which is B flat in your left, A flat, D flat, F. You can do the octaves as you want, but the D flat major chord, and from here you're going to go to an A flat major chord, which is A flat, C, and E flat, and that's when you go to the 3. Now there are many things, again, that the bass player is doing to move, but it's all over the 6th tone. We're on the 6th tone of the scale right now. So it goes 7, 3, 6. Now when we go to the 6, we're just doing the movement. And that movement is basically going from the B flat to an F. Either B flat and a low F, B flat, or a high F. Or there's very movements that you can do, but you're basically moving or walking from the F back to the B flat. So however you choose to do that is up to you. Most of the time I just bounce from the B flat to the F. Okay, so. Sorry. Yeah, I'll let you out in just a second. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to show you how I do it. So F, A flat, B flat. So faster. You can still do those octave pops. Okay, so you don't just stay on there forever though. So. Gosh. Now you can either walk up to the 1, like from the 5, or you can just continue that and just go to the 1 like that. So I don't think that I do the walk up from the 5 to the 1 correctly, but I'll show it to you anyway. So if you want to walk up from the 5 after you're going from the 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. Now you go to the 5, which is A flat on your left, G flat, B flat, C, E flat on your right. What I do is go from this B flat, and then I'll play a B flat, D flat, G flat in my right, B major chord in my left, B major chord in my right, B, E flat, G flat with a B in my left. I do some type of chord like this, which is C, B flat, E flat, E, A flat, and then I'm back at the 1 with this chord here, which is D flat, B, E flat, F, A flat. mess that up. But, so. Okay, so once we do that, however you get back to the one, it's up to you. If you want to go from the walk, or if you just want to just go to the one like that. Anyways, how you get back to the one, however you choose to do it, it's up to you. Now, from here, you're going to go from the one, walk to the 5, diminish, then the 5, 6, 2, 5, 1. Actually, they do something a little different. They go from the 1, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, 4, 3, 6, 5, 4. And then the 5, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so once you get done with that 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, and you go back to the 1, over the 1, you're going to play a D flat major chord. Any inversion that you choose. D flat major is A flat, D flat, and F, and this is the second